My name is Patrick Young. I'm the commander of the Emergency Services Unit team for Beaver County. What it is basically it's our answer to a SWAT team. We have 4 main missions for our team, and basically that's to provide support when we execute search warrants, high-risk search warrants for such as homicide suspects or narcotics warrants. We do barricaded gunmen or barricaded subjects, response to active shooters in schools or public places, and also hostage rescue or emergency hostage rescue. Our team is comprised of about 48 people from all over Beaver County. The citizens, somebody that may be your neighbor is may be participating in what we do. It's comprised of members from all different law enforcement backgrounds, from emergency medical technicians and paramedics, members of the hazardous materials team of Beaver County, and members of emergency services at the 911 center. We also have members from police departments throughout Beaver County, Aliquippa Police Department, Beaver Falls Police Department, and just about every smaller department in the county participates in some way, and those municipalities support what we do. We have a minimum of 5 years experience to be on the team. They have to participate in a oral interview conducted by our executive board, which is made up of senior executive policemen from all across the county, mostly police chiefs. They have to pass that. They have to participate in a physical training PT assessment where they run, they carry heavy loads. They have to run up and down steps several times, all timed events, and then are assessed a point value. In addition, they have to score a certain proficiency in their firearms, both handgun and rifle.
My position with this team is what they call a TEMS team leader, which stands for Tactical Emergency Medical Services. And our primary role on the team is to treat any injured officers or any injured bystanders or victims of a crime. It would be better to have people who are properly trained to deal in active situations rather than just having everyday street paramedic put into a situation they weren't prepared for. So we integrated into the team. It was kind of a slow process, but since that time we have basically integrated fully into the team, and we are deployed every time our local ESU team gets a call out, whether it's a high-risk warrant or an active situation, such as a barricaded subject or a hostage situation. Part of this team, we have to do everything that the operators would be doing. In addition to having your state certification as a paramedic or EMT level, you have to attend all of the SWAT trainings. You have to be proficient in handling all of their weapons and familiar with all their weapons and all of the different technologies that they use and how to safely use them. We attend an equivalent tactical medic course that's taught separately. It focuses more on bleeding control and gunshot wound management in an environment that is not considered secure. Most EMS professionals will not even respond into a scene that is not considered secure by the police, where we're already in that situation. And minutes really save lives. A person can die from blood loss in a couple minutes. So that's why we felt it was imperative to be part of the team, not just on standby. But the ESU team is a life-saving organization. Our goal is to save lives. And the medics that are part of this team are not police officers. We're there for everybody's well-being, from the officers to the victims and even suspects that they're going after. We're there to ensure that people live.
Countdown be from 10, last 5 being silent. You will fire on the 10th of 2. Stand by, stand by, stand by. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Don't get any better than that. I'll just leave you at that one.
I'm the assistant team leader for the sniper section of the ESU team. Well, to be a sniper, you have to spend 1 year on the team as a normal operator, and then apply to be a sniper. They send you off to sniper school. As long as you graduate, you're able to be a temporary member, and then after a year on the sniper team, you're a full sniper. So, oftentimes, protection for the team as they move forward is called Overwatch. So they'll pre-deploy us if there's time. We'll gather some intel. Try to relay it back to the commander as much as we can, and as the team is moving forward, cover the high ground and make sure that they're safe to get to where they need to go. If we're inside the Bearcat, like on a emergency search warrant, or cover them as they move forward. We also provide our guns are a little bit more powerful, so we can punch through metal, we can punch through windows and accurately strike what we need to hit. So the ARs are not as reliable, so we use a 308 rifle, and it has a little bit more backing. So, okay. You know, we're not there to hurt or maim anybody. We want to save lives. And a lot of people, when they think SWAT or ESU, they just think bad things, and that's not the case at all. So we want to end it peacefully and get everybody home safe.
Okay. In the back is our command part of the mobile command unit. So in the back we have people in the back making decisions. So that's where Pat would normally be, or the negotiators. It doubles for negotiators or the command staff. So you can have anywhere from 2 people, 4 or 5 people, and that's where the people making the decisions are. So we have the radios back here, we have the hostage negotiator phones, and we also have a large map plotter towards the back. We can make maps of scenes there, and we normally try to park that within 1,000 feet of the scene when it's on scene for a we have a tower on the back of our command unit, so we can zoom into houses, we can zoom into vehicles, whatever we need to zoom into.
Hi, this is Dave. I'm with the Beaver County ESU. I'm here to talk to you.
Being a crisis negotiator here on the team, I'm just going to give you a few inside information points about being a negotiator and what that consists of, and some of our equipment, what that looks like. So today here we are with Dave.
I'm Dave McGee. I'm with the crisis negotiation team.
And part of being a crisis negotiator is ultimately we're looking for a peaceful resolution to an incident that has occurred. Somebody's in crisis at some point, whether it be a barricaded subject, whether he's taken a hostage, or and we have multiple people in a residence or a structure. Our goal and what our objective is to bring that person out of crisis, bring them to more of a rational state of mind through communication, and hopefully bring them out of that crisis to where we can have a resolution that works for everybody's safety and benefit from that. So here on the table I see we have a few items that we've taken out. This is like what we call our communication system. This is our hard box. We can communicate with a barricaded individual and or the hostage, whoever can communicate with us through this. And the reason why we use something like this is because it's a hard line into that structure, and it doesn't have any chance of dropping calls or any kind of disruption. It's basic unit for our listening capacity. We can call an individual and they can respond. They can pick the phone up and we know that they're calling us back. So what it looks like is this is our box. This is our call button. We can call the individual. This is our hard line. This is our telephone that gets thrown into the structure for the individual, whether it be the hostage and the person in crisis. Either one can use this. There's a light on the button so they know when we're calling or trying to get in touch with them, and vice versa. When they pick up their phone to talk to us, our box rings and lets us know that they need to talk to us for something. So our crisis negotiation teams is a requirement to be a certified negotiator, and part of that training is typically your basic negotiations, a 2-week course on learning how to do just that. Communicate effectively, be an active listener, picking out some clues about what the crisis is and where it can go from there. But then there's always updates to that to keep your certification active and current. So 2 weeks of basic, week of advanced negotiations, and then your updates to keep it cert. And then you have to have logged hours of an actual incidents or practicums or just trainings. in general, our whole emergency services unit team, I just would like, I guess, people to know that we're pretty effective. We're all highly specially trained. We can handle the situations. I think just for them to feel confident knowing that if there isn't a critical incident of some sort, whether it be activation of the whole entire unit, just portions of that unit, and specifically our unit, that we can effectively get that peaceful resolution for everybody to kind of bring the community back to whole, keep everyone safe.
We do a job that not a lot of people want to do or even want to know that's happening. You know, nobody wants to acknowledge that there's crime in their area or that the potential for very bad things to happen. You know, on the far extreme is things like terrorism that affect, you know, we look around and they affect smaller communities every day. And it's nice to know, me as a lifetime resident of Beaver County, that such a resource exists that could help my family in a time of need. And I think that that's important for the general public to know that we're there for them, just like a fire department or their local police, that we're there in their time of need.